Sinead O'Connor's cause of death has been revealed by a coroner. The musician was found unresponsive at her home in London, and it's now been ruled she died of natural causes. Sinead was found at her flat in Herne Hill, southeast London, after police had been called to the property. At the time, officers from the Metropolitan Police were not treating the death as suspicious. Southwark Coroner's Court said, "This is to confirm that Ms. O'Connor died of natural causes." The coroner has therefore ceased their involvement in her death. If an inquest is to be opened, the date of the brief public hearing will be provided on our website. At the time of her death, a spokesperson for the Metropolitan Police said, police were called at 11:18 hours on Wednesday 26 July to reports of an unresponsive woman at a residential address in the SE24 area. Officers attended. A 56-year-old woman was pronounced dead at the scene. Next of kin have been notified. The death is not being treated as suspicious. A file will be prepared for the coroner. A statement from her family read, "It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of our beloved Sinead. Her family and friends are devastated and have requested privacy at this very difficult time." Sinead, who was 56 at the time of her death, had reportedly moved back to London just weeks before she passed away and called the city her home. Prior, it was reported that she was in talks to create a biopic of her career as well as her legacy in the music industry. She is survived by 3 of her children following the tragic death of her son, Shane, aged 17 in 2022. Just before her death, Sinead took to social media to share a picture of her late son and said that she had been living as undead night creature since his death, adding, "We were one soul in 2 halves. He was the only person who ever loved me unconditionally. I am lost in the bardo without him." Throughout her life and career, Sinead became known to millions as a trailblazer and was never afraid to step away from societal norms and start conversations. The late star discovered her love for music at age 15 after being placed in the Magdalen Asylum for 18 months after being caught shoplifting and skipping school. While her first album was hailed a success and she was branded a sensation, Sinead took over the world in 1990. She covered Prince's "Nothing Compares to You" and instantly dominated the music charts across the globe, securing her as one of the biggest stars in the world. Known for her iconic voice, Sinead could never shy away from the track and continued performing it throughout her career. It received worldwide recognition and earned O'Connor several Grammy nominations. She eventually won the 1991 Grammy for Best Alternative Music Performance, but boycotted the awards. She was also named Artist of the Year in 1991 by Rolling Stone magazine. Away from music, Sinead raised awareness of charities and important issues. In 1992, she used her performance on Saturday Night Live to protest against child abuse. During her set, she famously tore up a picture of Pope John Paul II while singing the line, "We have confidence in good over evil," holding up a photo of then Pope John Paul II as she spoke the word evil. She later threw the ripped images of the Pope to the ground and said, "Fight the real enemy." Sinead was subsequently blocked from performing on the program but used her platform to protest against child abuse which had been committed and also covered by the Catholic Church in England. Following her death, tributes poured in from across the globe with the likes of her pal Sir Bob Geldof, Bryan Adams, Toni Collette and Ireland's Taoiseach Leo Varadkar sharing their condolences.